In the journey towards self-improvement and personal growth, there are often challenges that individuals face. One such challenge that has gained significant attention in recent years is the NoFap movement. NoFap is a commitment to abstain from pornography and masturbation, with the aim of reaping various physical, mental, and emotional benefits. While the path to success may not always be linear, recovering after a relapse is an essential part of the NoFap journey. In this video, we will explore effective strategies to recover and get back on track after a relapse. Understanding relapse. A relapse, in the context of NoFap, refers to the act of giving in to the urge to consume pornography or engage in masturbation after a period of abstinence. It's important to approach relapses with a compassionate and understanding mindset. Relapses are common and almost inevitable for many individuals striving to overcome this challenge. Treating yourself with kindness and not succumbing to feelings of guilt or shame is crucial for moving forward. 1. Self-compassion. One of the most important steps after a relapse is to practice self-compassion. Beating yourself up over a relapse can lead to a negative spiral of emotions that may further hinder your progress. Instead, acknowledge that setbacks are a part of any journey, and treat yourself with the same empathy and understanding you would offer to a friend facing a similar situation. 2. Reflect and learn. After a relapse, take some time to reflect on what triggered the relapse. Identifying the underlying factors that led to the relapse can provide valuable insights into your triggers and vulnerabilities. Were you feeling stressed, bored, lonely, or anxious? Understanding these triggers can help you develop better coping mechanisms for the future. 3. Set realistic goals. When recovering from a relapse, it's important to set realistic goals. Avoid setting overly ambitious targets that might lead to feelings of frustration and failure. Start with smaller goals, such as aiming for a few days of abstinence initially, and gradually work your way up as your self-discipline strengthens. 4. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness techniques can be incredibly helpful in managing urges and preventing future relapses. Mindfulness involves staying present in the moment, observing your thoughts and feelings without judgment, and redirecting your attention away from urges. Deep breathing, meditation, and grounding exercises can aid in practicing mindfulness. 5. Seek support. Remember that you're not alone on this journey. Reach out to supportive friends, family members, or even online communities of individuals who are also pursuing the NoFap lifestyle. Sharing your struggles and successes with others can provide a sense of camaraderie and accountability. 6. Focus on positive activities. Engaging in positive and fulfilling activities can redirect your energy and attention away from urges. Pursue hobbies, exercise, socialize, read, or work on personal projects that inspire and motivate you. Keeping yourself busy with activities you enjoy can greatly reduce the likelihood of falling into old habits. 7. Practice resilience. Recovering from a relapse requires resilience. Understand that setbacks are temporary and don't define your overall progress. The ability to bounce back and continue striving for your goals is a testament to your strength and determination. 8. Professional help. If you find that relapses are becoming a recurring issue and are impacting your well-being, consider seeking professional help. A therapist or counselor can provide personalized strategies to address underlying emotional issues and develop effective coping mechanisms. Here are a few example stories that illustrate the process of recovering after a relapse in the context of the NoFap journey. Mark's reflection and recovery. Mark had been successfully following the NoFap lifestyle for several weeks, feeling proud of his progress. However, one evening, he found himself overwhelmed by stress from work and personal issues. In a moment of weakness, he gave in to his urges and relapsed. Instead of feeling defeated, Mark decided to use this setback as a learning experience. He took some time to reflect on the triggers that led to his relapse, identified stress as a major factor, and realized he needed better stress management techniques. Mark began practicing mindfulness and deep breathing exercises daily, and he gradually started feeling more in control. He forgave himself for the relapse, set smaller, achievable goals, and focused on positive activities like going for runs and spending time with friends. With time, Mark's resilience grew, and he learned to navigate challenging situations without turning to old habits. Alex's professional guidance. Alex had been struggling with repeated relapses that left him feeling frustrated and demotivated. He decided it was time to seek professional help. He found a therapist who specialized in addiction and behavior change. Through therapy sessions, Alex explored the underlying emotional issues that were triggering his urges and relapses. He discovered that past trauma and feelings of low self-worth were contributing to his behavior. With his therapist's guidance, Alex developed healthier ways to cope with these emotions, such as journaling, art therapy, and practicing self-compassion. Over time, his relapses became less frequent, and he began to see significant improvements in his overall well-being. The therapy process not only helped Alex recover after a relapse but also empowered him to make lasting changes in his life. Javier's accountability partner. Javier had been struggling with NoFap for a while, frequently relapsing after a few days of abstinence. Frustrated by his lack of progress, he decided to ask his best friend, Carlos, to be his accountability partner. Every evening, Javier and Carlos would have a brief check-in call to discuss their daily progress and any challenges they faced. Knowing that he had to report his progress to Carlos motivated Javier to stay on track. When Javier experienced a relapse, instead of hiding it, he openly shared it with Carlos. Carlos offered support and encouragement, reminding Javier that relapses are normal and that what matters most is the commitment to keep trying. With Carlos by his side, Javier felt more empowered and less isolated on his NoFap journey. Their mutual support system helped both friends stay focused and motivated, even in the face of setbacks. Liam's mindful awareness. Liam had been practicing NoFap for a while and had experienced periods of success. However, he found himself relapsing during a particularly stressful week at school. Instead of dwelling on his disappointment, Liam decided to approach the situation with mindfulness. He acknowledged the relapse without judgment, recognizing that stress had played a significant role. Liam started integrating mindfulness practices into his daily routine. He dedicated time to meditation, deep breathing exercises, and journaling to become more aware of his thoughts and emotions. Through mindfulness, Liam developed a greater understanding of his triggers and learned to observe his urges without acting on them. Over time, his self-awareness and self-control improved, helping him recover from relapses more effectively. Michael's professional guidance. Michael had been battling with a cycle of relapses that left him feeling defeated and anxious. Recognizing that he needed specialized support, he sought help from a licensed therapist who had experience with addiction. Through therapy, Michael explored the underlying emotional issues that were fueling his relapses. He discovered a history of trauma and self-esteem struggles that had contributed to his behavior. With his therapist's guidance, Michael worked on building healthier coping mechanisms, such as practicing self-compassion and using cognitive behavioral techniques to challenge negative thought patterns. The therapeutic process empowered Michael to understand the roots of his challenges and develop effective strategies for recovery. Over time, his relapses became less frequent, and he gained a sense of control over his NoFap journey. These stories demonstrate that recovering after a relapse in the NoFap journey involves a combination of self-awareness, self-compassion, support, and resilience. Each individual's path is unique, and the lessons learned from setbacks can serve as stepping stones toward greater personal growth and transformation. In conclusion, recovering after a relapse on your NoFap journey is a vital aspect of personal growth and self-improvement. Approach relapses with self-compassion, learn from your experiences, and use setbacks as opportunities to build resilience. With the right mindset, strategies, and support, you can navigate the challenges of NoFap and continue progressing towards a healthier and more fulfilling life. Thanks for watching.